So welcome to Unit 5 of CIS 110. Unit 5, we've gone up the hill, 4 units. Everything is downhill from here, but don't rest on your laurels. We are by no means done. So we're moving on to Microsoft Excel this week. Now, Excel is a spreadsheet. And, again, computers transformed the way that we work with spreadsheets. Spreadsheets have been around since accounting. Like, if you watch the film A Christmas Carol, usually when people make that film, what they have is, Bob Cratchit is over this big desk with a big piece of paper with grids on it, counting money, doing equations. Rows, columns. Now, here's the problem. Human beings, being human beings, if somebody made an error on one of those pieces of paper, somebody A has to find it, do the math, make sure everything adds up, find the error, correct it, erase, 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 erase. So there's a great scene. I think it was Jobs. It was the Ashton Kutcher Steve Jobs biopic. Hindsight is always 20/20. So we can sit here in 2023 and we can look back at it and we can look back at it and we can laugh. In the film, Jobs and Wozniak, they have just built the first Apple computer, the Apple I. And back then, in the 70s, computers were like hobbyists. Some people are into RC cars and they'll have groups where they meet up and they kind of show what they're doing to their cars and their mods. People did that with computers back in the 70s. One of the first computers, the Sinclair, came in a box. And the first thing you had to do was put it together, solder everything, and use switches to operate it, switches to program it. Set the switches, hit the button for the register. Set the switches, hit the switch for the register. So Jobs and Wozniak, they take the Apple I to this computer users group, and they're thinking like, oh, these people, they're going to love this. They're going to just go absolutely gaga for this computer that we've designed. And they get up and they show it off, and everybody's kind of polite, golf clap, oh, that's very nice. And then two programmers get up and they show off VisiCalc. VisiCalc is a computer spreadsheet. So they've got the columns, they've got the rows, and look at this. We can do the addition, we can do the math in real time. And when we change one cell, the cells that are linked to it will all change, and just everybody in the user group, they're just going gaga. Like what Jobs and Wozniak thought was going to happen with their computer, everybody's doing for VisiCalc. And VisiCalc was really one of the first killer apps. In computing, you want to have what's called the killer app, because it will encourage people to buy that system. Like, if you think back, the original Xbox, Halo was the killer app. Everybody wanted to buy an Xbox so they could play Halo. Well, in this case, back in the 70s, people wanted to buy computers so they could run VisiCalc on it, and they could make their spreadsheets run faster, more effectively, more efficiently. It kind of took that human error. Now, for data input, yes, there could still be human error, but for like a math standpoint or writing things or forgetting to, put a decimal in one place instead of another, the computer removed all of that. So we are going to learn about spreadsheets this week, starting with Excel. So the one thing that I will give you advice on, go slowly. Work with Excel. So we're going to kind of learn the basics of Excel this week. We'll talk about more about this in future announcements. But just go slowly, go carefully. Folks, that is it. Happy Monday. Welcome to the week. Welcome to Unit 5. We are in the back half of the class. If you need me, please message me. You can get me in Microsoft Teams, and you can reach me via email. Beyond that, have a fantastic week, folks.